CORSAIR Voyager A1600. CORSAIR now make laptop after launching its impressive compact, if expensive CORSAIR 1 opening new tab range of PCs. It has one now turned its attention to the world of gaming laptop. Not a bad move for a company that made a name of itself with its RAM and PSUs before expanding into a perpetual space. Oh yeah, it also happened to pick up streaming Sprimo Elgato along the way too, which is the relevant piece of info who's making at the Corsair Voyager's A1600. Now subscribe this channel, What Technical, and press the bell icon. One of the first thing you will notice about the Corsair Voyager's A1600 is the row of 10 button at the back of the keyboard. It is just not just another row of functions key, true, and they are not in fact button at all, but rather it is a touch sentence strip and the integrated with Allegro Stream Deck software to launch app, work as a soundstage, starting stream start, a camera call, and whatever else you need. The Corsair Voyager A1600 boasts a number of features to help you stand out in the overcrowded gaming laptop marketplace. For starters, Corsair has gone that all AMD route for the launch of the Yogurts. The Red Team's 8-core 16-thread Zen 96990HS alongside 8 Radeon RX 6800M, including all the optimizations that go with a such pairing. You also get 32 GB of DDR5 4800 and a speedy 2 TB. You're looking at a slightly bigger machine than in normal with the 16-inch screen, boasting a native resolution of 2560 x 1600. That is a 16:10 aspect ratio. In case you are wondering, while most laptop and desktop displays stick with 16:9. Given this is a machine that at least at some extent is aimed at streamer and 1080p webcam should not come as too much of a surprise. And its inclusion benefit everyone, not just streamer. There is a nifty little slider to project your privacy and 4-point microphones array to help capture your voice clearly as well. In a world of zero bezel design, this doesn't feel like a step backward. Corsair has also elected to go for a mechanical keyboard for its first laptop, using the new Cherry MXL. Low-profile key switches with added caplylix RGB backlighting. A spoiler alert, this is easily the best typing experience I have ever had on a laptop. It feels precise, tightly, and delightfully click without being overly noisy. There is no numpad displayed and the large chassis size, but for once I'm happy to let that go. The overall typing experience is that good. The touchpad is also massive, but it's responsive and you can elect the only use half and the space with a double tap in the corner too. Corsair has also integrated a slipstream modulus into the machine, which means you don't need to leave your USB dongles in a single Type A USB slot to use your wireless prepables. It supports up to 3 devices, and I tried it out using the K70 Pro Mini Wireless RGB Pro Wireless Virtuoso RGB Wireless XT headset, and they all work flawlessly. It's not essential, but if you already know on your few wireless device, then it's neat solution for sure. There is one more problem of the core specs front for Corsair, and that is that the Radeon RX 6800M is not the top graphic chip for the Red Team either. We recently looked at the Alienware's M17R5 opening new tab that not only come with the aforementioned Ryzen 96900HX but also shipped with the slightly faster Radeon RX 6850M. It has the same 40 computers unit at the 6800M but has a higher operating frequency of 2463 mHz as opposed to 2300 mHz and a faster memory interface too. Given that machine costs $2699, the Corsair Voyager A1600 has its work cut out before you even turn it on. The Cinebench R20 score and the Intel Power Asus ROG Strix Card 17 open in new tab, a good distance ahead while the delta is narrowed. When looking at the X264 video encoding in terms of the raw number crunching, it clear which USB and CPU you want in your high performance laptop. It is not an AMD one. In game this will affect your performance, but for the most part this is power available, and you are looking at the F1 2022 benchmark dropping from 180 fps on average of 1080p to 12 fps at native, still plenty fast enough. Cyberpunk 2077 is a lot more demanding than our main slew and the title through, managing just 11 FPS at native using our default choice of ray tracing ultra setting. Playable frame rates are possible with this game, and it still look good at lower setting. Without Playable frame rate are possible with the game, and it still looks good at lower setting, but without the easy boost that come with DLSS ray tracing with too big at ask of AMD's hardware here. Even the lowest ray tracing setting tops out to 6 fps. For the most part, this machine is certainly playable at the screen native resolution. It makes a good pairing for a Radeon RX 6800M that can be found at this machine hard. It's just a shame that RX 6850M exists and managed to outperform its Corsair offering so succinctly. It essentially means that the better option, all other things being equal. Yes, there are reasons why you might want the Corsair machines or the cheaper Alienware system, but it's certainly a consideration. This is not a write off the courses through, and if it want to drop a button bar easy back on the pricing and open up the machine to Intel and Nvidia. Something they hear and the gamers, the build quality of the choice of material, integrated slipstream and the Oasis keyboard make this is a great machine to use. Just for the love of everything, put an internal port on it. Now subscribe this channel, watch technical and press the bell icon.